はじめまして皆さん。私の名前は明石です。2020年に NIT ラオルケラという大学から卒業しました。今は数学の先生ですよ。では、今の問題について。Well, it's not a, Japanese video. I just wanted to try an introduction in Japanese. I just said, hello everyone. I'm Akash. I completed my BTech. I graduated from NIT Rourkela in the year 2020. Currently, I'm a maths teacher. Fine, that's what I told in Japanese. Now let's get to the question. Find the angle between two diagonals of a cube. Okay, fine. Now this is a simple question. This is an example question actually from direction cosines and direction ratios. 6th chapter if you see. So I use the same diagram which is given in the textbook. You might see the diagram a bit different. This is the diagram. I just took it how it is there in the textbook. That's how I took. Like x-axis is here, y-axis is here, z-axis is here. In some places you might see this is x, this is y, and this is z. I think it's fine, but it's always better to follow the textbook, right? So this is the diagram. So A is on x-axis, B is on y-axis, C is on z-axis, and D is in xy plane, and E is in xz plane. F is somewhere here. It's a point in space, and G is in yz plane. Okay, G is in yz plane. If you can imagine it, it would be great. Now see, I'm going to take the side of the cube as A. Okay, I'm going to take the side of a cube as A. It's going to be A. So what exactly will happen is, see, this is 3D, this 3D, and capital A is lying on x-axis. So what will be the coordinates of A? A will be nothing but small a comma 0 comma 0, since A is on x-axis. Now B is on y-axis. What will be the coordinates of B? So this is A, right? See, this is A. This is A. So B is going to be 0 A 0. Likewise, what is C? C is going to be 0 0 A. Next, anything else we have? Yeah, D is in xy plane, so D is going to be a comma 0. Likewise, can you guess what will be E? E is in xz plane. E is in xz plane. So what will be the coordinates of E? So E will be a comma 0 comma a. In xz plane, y is 0, so that's why. What will be G? G is going to be G is in which plane? See, G is in YZ plane, so G is going to be 0 A 0 A. And what will be F? F is a point in space. So from XZ plane it is at a distance A, from YZ plane it is at a distance A, from XY plane it is at a distance A. So F's coordinates are going to be A. I'll write it somewhere here because I'll need some space. A. Fine. So now whatever I explained, see, I'm taking a cube in which one of the vertices is origin, and 3 edges are along xyz axis. It makes things easier, right? So the theory, whatever is there in the textbook, I just use the same thing. Let O be one of the vertices of the cube be taken as the origin, and the 3 coterminous edges OA, OB, OC as coordinate axis. These are just OA, OB, OC as coordinate axis, and let OA equal to OB equal to OC equal to A. So now if you'll see the diagonals, OF will be one diagonal. Okay, OF will be one diagonal, and DC will be one diagonal, and B will be one diagonal, and AG will be one diagonal. Okay, fine. Now the diagonals are OF, AG, BE, and DC. Fine, as I mentioned. This is how they used in textbooks. This represents line segment OF, that this bar. Fine. Now next, the coordinates are given by O00. This I explained to you, right? This I already explained to you what is what and how things work. Now coming down to business, the actual thing. I need to find out what was the question. Sorry for this, I went back some slides. Yeah, we need to find the angle between two diagonals of a cube. In textbook, they took the two diagonals as OF and AG. So let me do the same thing. So I'm going to find out angle between OF and AG, diagonal OF and diagonal AG. The D. So I know the vertex. I know vertices of each and every one. See, to find out angle between two line segments, I just need to know the DRs of them. So let's find out DRs of OF. F is AA0, F is AA0, O is 0, 0, 0. So DRs of OF will be x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. So A minus 0, A minus 0, A minus 0. It's going to be AAA. Now DRs of diagonal AG bar are AG. See, G is 0, A is A0, 0. So AG means what? X2. So first will be coordinates of G minus coordinates of A. So 0 minus a comma a minus 0 comma a minus 0. So 0 minus a is minus a, so minus a comma a. Fine. Now I know the DRs. If theta is the angle between the diagonals OF and AG, then cos theta formula. Cos theta formula you know, right? A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 mod of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by, if you want, I'll just write it down. Cos theta is equal to mod A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Okay. Sorry for the bad handwriting. Sorry. So these are my A1, these are my A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So A1, A2. See, I'll just write it down so that things become easy. You come to me, so I'll try at least to some extent to make sure that you understand this better. Not just understand, I mean, like, not just understand the working, but also how things, what are the reasons and other things, okay, how things work. So A1, A2, A into minus A, mod of A into minus A plus A into A plus A into A. That's what you see here. Under root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square, and that's going to be A square plus A square plus A square into under root of this A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. That's going to be minus A whole square plus A square plus A square. Hope you got how things work. Now after this is just simplification. A into minus A is minus A square, A into A is A square, A into A is A square. So here I'd get 3A square. Here also minus A whole square is A square. A square plus A square plus A square is going to be 3A square. Now minus A square plus A square gone. So A square, a mod you can eliminate it because mod of A square is positive. So mod you need not keep it. So A square by root 3A square into root 3A square, it's going to be 3A square because root x into root x is x. So root 3A square into root 3A square is root 3A square whole square. It's going to be 3A square. So A square cancel. Cos theta is 1 by 3. They asked angle, so I need theta. So theta is cos inverse 1 by 3. Hence the angle between two diagonals of a cube is cos inverse 1 by 3. Hooray! Owarimashita ne. I just said in Japanese. It's over. It's over, right? Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you.